Look at this number. $40,000. That's how much more you earn today than you did a few years ago. A raise most people spend their whole 20s dreaming about. So here's the strange part. You got it. And you still feel broke. The account is still empty at the end of the month. The stress didn't leave. Somehow you make more than you ever have, and it feels like nothing changed at all. If that's you, I need you to hear this. You're not broken, and you're not bad with money. You're standing on something psychologists gave a name to 50 years ago, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me show you two people. Same job, same city. Both started at $50,000 a year. Both, over 8 years, climbed to 90. On paper, identical. Today, one of them feels trapped, living paycheck to paycheck on 90 grand. The other quietly built over $500,000 doing almost nothing different. Same income, same raises, opposite lives. The gap between them isn't luck, and it isn't some secret budget. It's one decision. A decision most people never realize they're making. So where did it go? Let's follow the money. Every raise felt earned, because it was. The first one, you finally moved out of the cramped place into somewhere you actually liked. $800 more a month. The next raise, the reliable but embarrassing car became a nicer one. $400 a month. Then the little stuff. A few more subscriptions, dinners out because you were tired, the faster delivery, the better phone, call it $500 a month. None of it was reckless. Every single upgrade made sense on the day you made it. Add it up, and the entire $40,000 raise just vanished into your normal. And here's the part almost nobody tells you. This wasn't a discipline problem. It was a 40-year-old psychology experiment, running quietly inside your own head. In the 1970s, researchers studied people who won the lottery. Life-changing money, the thing we all assume fixes everything. And within about a year, most of them were roughly as happy as they'd been before. Not sad, just back to baseline. They'd adapted. Psychologists called it the hedonic treadmill. You get something better, your brain celebrates for a moment, then quietly resets and treats the new thing as the floor. Not the ceiling, the floor. So the nicer apartment stops feeling nice. It just feels normal. And normal is the most expensive word in personal finance. There's a famous study on this. Researchers found that as income climbs, day-to-day emotional well-being climbs with it, until a point where it mostly flattens out. More money kept helping your life on paper, but it stopped moving how your Tuesday actually felt. Now, later research complicated that, and I'll keep it honest. For a lot of people, more income does keep helping. But the core trap holds. Past a certain point, the feeling of richer doesn't come from the raise. It comes from the gap between what you earn and what you let your life cost. And most of us let that gap close the instant the money lands. Here's the mechanic underneath it, and it's brutal in its simplicity. A raise is temporary. A lifestyle upgrade is permanent. When the extra $800 a month hit, you didn't spend it once. You converted it. You turned a flexible raise into a fixed cost that now shows up every single month, forever, whether the good months come or not. That's the raise trap. Income arrives as a one-time gift and gets locked in as a lifetime bill. Do that with every raise, and you build a bigger and bigger machine that needs a bigger and bigger salary just to stand still. You didn't get richer. You got more expensive. And this is where it gets genuinely expensive. Because money you lock into lifestyle isn't just gone, it's gone twice. Every dollar you commit to a bigger fixed cost is a dollar that can't be invested. And a dollar invested doesn't sit still, it compounds. Take just part of that vanished raise, say $600 a month, and instead of turning it into a nicer normal, you invest it at a historical stock market return. Over a working career, that alone grows into more than $500,000. That's not the money you spent. That's the money the spending quietly cost you. The apartment felt like $800 a month? It actually cost you half your retirement. Okay, deep breath, because now we fix it. And it's simpler than you think. Real quick, before the important part, if any of this is landing, if you've felt this exact thing in your own account, hit subscribe. I break down one money thing nobody actually explains every week. No hype, no gurus, that's the whole channel. All right, here's how you step off the treadmill without living like a monk. Actually, I want to hear from you first. What was your first lifestyle creep purchase? The upgrade you swore was a one-time thing, and then just quietly became your new normal. Drop it in the comments. I genuinely read them, and I think half of us have the exact same one. The fix isn't budgeting harder. You can't out-discipline a brain that's wired to adapt. Willpower loses that fight every time. So you don't fight it, you get in front of it. Here's the whole system in one line. Bank the gap before your life can absorb it. Step 1. The moment a raise hits, split it in half before you feel a cent of it. Half is yours to enjoy, guilt-free. Half gets banked automatically the same day the higher paycheck starts. Step 2. Automate it so it's invisible. A transfer that fires the instant you're paid means the money is gone before your brain ever files it as normal. You never adapt to money you never see. Step 3. Automatic escalation. Every future raise, same rule. Half up, half enjoy. Because you're splitting the increase, your lifestyle still rises, just slower than your income. That gap between the two lines? That's your entire financial freedom, and it now grows on autopilot. Step 4. Put the banked half somewhere boring. Not a hot stock, not a coin, a low-cost, broad index fund. The kind of thing we've covered before. Boring is the point. Boring compounds. So let's replay our two people. Same 50 to 90,000 climb. 8 years, identical raises. You upgraded each raise into your normal, and today you've got a beautiful life you can't actually afford to pause, and almost nothing invested. Alex split every raise in half, kept a little quieter of a lifestyle, and let the other half compound. Same salary, same years. But Alex is sitting on over $500,000, and a life that doesn't collapse if one paycheck is late. That is the whole difference. Not income, not luck, just who let the raise become a bill, and who let it become a machine. Now, I want to be really clear about something, because this channel is not going to tell you to feel guilty for enjoying your money. That's not the point, and honestly, it doesn't work. You're allowed to like your life. The nicer apartment can be worth it. The point was never spend nothing. The point is choose on purpose. Right now, most people's lifestyle isn't chosen. It just crept in, one-time upgrade at a time, until it quietly ate a raise they worked years for. All the half rule does is put you back in the chair. Half for the you of today. Half for the you who'd really like to stop feeling broke. And quick reminder, Everything here is education, not financial advice. The numbers are illustrative, and my sources are in the description. And here's the honest question I want you to answer below. If a raise landed in your account tomorrow, the real number, how much of it would still be there in a year? Not the plan, the truth. Be honest, because I'll go first. For years, mine was 0. Tell me yours in the comments. So if you take one thing from all of this, let it be this. You will never feel rich by earning more. You'll feel rich by widening the gap and protecting it before your brain can close it. The raise isn't the win. The raise is just the raw material. What you do in the first 24 hours after it hits, that's the actual decision. Earning more was never the hard part. Keeping the gap is. And now you know exactly how the trap works, which means it doesn't really work on you anymore. If this reframed even one thing for you, subscribe and stick around. Every week, I take one money idea the world overcomplicates and make it finally make sense. That's the whole channel. No hype, no gurus, just the stuff that actually moves your money. I'll see you in the next one. Greenprint. Money, explained so it finally makes sense.